Okay, guys, I just wanted to do a video which I will help send to my prospects when they have no experience in network marketing and they are not sure whether network marketing concept is actually for them. So in this video, I would like to talk about why I believe it's a great concept. I'm not saying that it's the best concept, that it's the only one where you can make money. I don't even say that network marketing is for everyone. Well, actually, someone said that network marketing is good for everyone, but not everyone is good for network marketing. So um, I heard my coach once. He said that people start with network marketing for two reasons usually, out of desperation or out of inspiration. Myself, I definitely started out of desperation. I was in a very bad financial situation, uh, but I also know a lot of people who start with network marketing out of inspiration, that maybe they are very successful in their current business. They've seen that this business concept is credible and great way how anyone can start and start learning how to actually do business. Or someone is a health coach or doctor, and they saw the the potential in the products, and they wanted to help other people uh, get these products. But whatever products you might have in your network marketing company, there are people that are joining because of the products. Yes, hello Sonia, hello Elizabeth. Um, Thanks for coming. Three people. I feel like a Facebook superstar already. Um, so I want to do this video for those people who maybe they haven't, they are new to network marketing. They haven't been involved in network marketing. They still are not sure whether this business concept is for them. Maybe also for people that tried a couple of network marketing companies but didn't succeed. So I just want to talk about my story a little bit, so you get the background why I'm saying what I'm gonna say. I actually started with network marketing in 2009. It wasn't the first time I was exposed to my company. First time it was 3 years before that. And at that time, I said to my friend, no, 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 this is not for me. I was very skeptical. I didn't see the potential in that. So when someone tells me, no, 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 this is not for me, I totally understand it. And I can relate to that perfectly. Um, what changed why I changed my mind? Because 10 years ago, it was the crisis in the United States, and a lot of things happened economically, even here in Europe. And I lost most of my clients in my business. I used to have an advertising agency, and I lost most of my clients. A couple of businesses were affected. Some businesses were not affected at all, but advertising business, at least my business, was affected big way. And I just realized that it's a smart idea to have extra income if something like this happen. And as we can see, things like this happening all the time. There is all some cycles. Sometimes it's 10 years, sometimes 12, sometimes 20, but things happen. And when things happen, it's just a good idea to have extra income, whether you have your current business and it's going great, whether you have your current job and it's well paid. It's still a great idea to have extra income, because something can happen with the business or with the job, and if you have something on site, it just makes sense. It's just make perfect sense to me, at least. So I started about 10 years ago. It wasn't the magical story when I started and got on the top of the company. It didn't happen to me. It was, very difficult. But because I was committed to the business, because I was doing the things that help build the business, you have to recruit, you have to sell products, you have to talk to people. It's like in any other business. If you don't recruit, if you don't, sell, if you don't talk to other people, you have no business basically. So there is no any difference. So after some while, I figured out how to make it work and how to show other people how they can make it work either. So now, 10 years later, or it's almost 11 years later, I have extra income from this business. If I would stay, in advertising business 10 years ago, and if I would just, build my advertising business, I'm not sure what would happen, but what I'm sure, if I would start maybe with a restaurant, then I'm done. These days, if you don't have a big chain of restaurants, small restaurants, they are out of the business. And I've seen many of them. I saw the restaurants where we used to go to with my wife, and they're gone. So again, I believe that network marketing is just a smart way how to create extra income. And I want to be very pragmatic here. I don't want to talk about some hype, because there are a lot of people and a lot of hype is connected to network marketing, especially on social media. But that's not the purpose. I would warn you, if you see people telling you that, come on, it's very simple, you will make a lot of money fast. That's usually a big red flag. It's not how it works, especially when people have no experience, no previous business experience. You have to learn the way how to build business generally, So also, network marketing is a great way how you can learn, how you can get basically free education. So I have some points here which I would like to cover. First of all, network marketing is a cheap way how to start serious business. It's very cheap. In most companies, you can start with 100, $200 or euros. Of course, you can start with more, 500,000, 2,000. But if you really want to start low, and if you are asking what's the minimum where you can start with the business, it's like 200 euros, let's say. And for some people, it might sound like it's a lot of money, but come on, this is a business. You are building a business. And if you think about any other business like restaurant, or, start producing something, your investments will be like 50,000, 100,000, couple of millions. Um, it's not even possible to compare. So with network marketing, you can start very low investment plus zero overhead. You don't have to pay, for some office. You don't have to pay to your employees. You don't have to pay extra electricity bill. You pay your electricity bill because you have a house or home, and you pay your bill for phone, and that's all you're gonna pay for your business. So it's a very cheap way how you can start serious business. Um, then second point is that it's easy. It's usually very easy, and it depends on the leader you connect with, but the leaders should be able to show you easy easy to duplicate, step by step system, what to do in order to start building the business in a way where you will see success. Everybody calls success something else. You don't have to be a millionaire in order to be successful. In my understanding of being successful, it is that you have enough money to cover everything what you need, and you have something left. That's success generally, because if you reach certain level of your income, if you have 10 times more and 20 times more, It will not make you 10 times more or 20 times more happier. Of course, you will have more freedom, but many people that are starting with network marketing, they are looking for the way how to get extra $500 a month. There was a study in US a few years ago, and they said, I think it was like $300 will change life of most people in US. I don't know the numbers, the percentage, but most people will dramatically change their life. For most people, their life will dramatically change with just $300, which is great, And then when you earn $300, you can learn how to do, more, and this way you will grow your business. But it's not get rich quick, that's for sure. It's a way how you can start step by step learning how to do business. And by the way, when people tell me, well, I'm not a salesperson, I don't want to sell, I don't want to knock on doors, this is not how it works. The only thing what I do, I actually ask people whether they are open to have a look at the business opportunity which doesn't interfere with they are currently doing. That's all I do. And of course, many people, most people, in fact, most people will tell me no, or this is not for marketing, I'm not interested. Most people will tell me no, they are rejecting me. So I get most people rejecting me. But still, even if I have more people rejecting me, I still am building successful business. So the fact that people are rejecting you doesn't mean anything. People will reject you everywhere, and it's just about understanding that you need to know the steps which will lead you to success. If you know the steps and you go these steps every single day, you're repeating these steps, you will eventually get there. I don't know whether this will be in 5 years or 3 years or 10 years, but eventually you will get there. That's guaranteed. But you have to be active. You have to show the interest. You have to do the things. Um, yeah, I a little bit spoke about free education, but it's actually a big thing because you get free education on many topics on business, which is great. So even if you will not be active in network marketing in the future, you can use these, the knowledge what you have learned in network marketing for any other business because the concept is very similar. So you get free education in network marketing companies. If you're selling or the company you're considering is selling wellness and health products, then you get free education on how to take care of your health, from the doctors that develop the products. And I think again, it makes perfect sense to get information from your doctor, of course, but also from other professionals that are actually promoting um, products that are natural. Because in most companies, I cannot think about a company in network marketing that would try to sell some chemical products. The normal doctor will probably suggest you products from the pharmacy where they have some income from it. There is a lot of chemicals, but if you tend to believe in your body, how your body works and your natural body function, that you need to get your body in balance to get your perfect health, then these doctors in network marketing companies are the ones you want to talk to, because they build their products based on this philosophy, which is completely different. Of course, it's also about responsibility, both business and health wise. So many people starting with network marketing because they understand that they are responsible for their life, for their financial future, that not the employer or the government is responsible, that they are responsible, and also about their health. And that's why many people start taking these products from network marketing companies, because they have seen incredible results. Okay. Um, Now, that's controversial topic. I would say that most people that do the steps, do the necessary steps um, in order to be successful in network marketing long enough, they actually succeed. If you have never tried network marketing and you've read some stories on the internet or some maybe in the newspapers, then you have seen, claims like 95% of people will never make any money in network marketing. Now, that's interesting, claim, but let's check how these things actually works. Uh, we have seen how you can manipulate people with statistics easily. If you want to deliver one information, you just say it in a different way. If you want to deliver the opposite, you say it in a different way. I heard a great example from my friend, and she told me about her kids when they were on lockdown and they were sitting at home, and she was doing some mathematical, stuff with her kid, and there was a mathematical, I don't know how you call it, like you have to solve some mathematical solution or issue, or I don't know. So the idea was that there are two people, boy and girl, and they bought two chickens. The girl is a vegetarian, so the guy ate both two chickens, and the question was, how many chickens on average did they eat? Well, the kid said, "Oh, Mama, this is stupid. That doesn't make sense. You know, she is a vegetarian, so she didn't eat anything. He ate both of them. But actually, the correct solution for this was that both had actually one chicken, which is a complete nonsense. You just have to use uh, common sense here. If your neighbor has $1 million and you have nothing, doesn't mean that you both have 500,000, right? So it's the same here. It depends who actually says this information and what this information really means. So maybe yes, 95% of people that ever join network marketing company join and buy a product will not make any money. But the second question is, did those 95% of people actually started recruiting? Did those people started to promoting the business? Did they started to talk to other people about these products? And if the answer is no, then what we are talking here, right? About it just doesn't make sense to just, out of the blue put these numbers out. So if you are checking how successful network marketing really is, I think I've seen a great video by I can't remember the name of the guy, but I will send it. I will put it under this video, and he actually explains this in a very Tim Sells. His name is Tim Sells. So I will put the video in the description, and he actually explaining this, how many people are actually successful in network marketing. Because in my case, for example, I've tried two network marketing companies. I was said many years ago that that's a network marketing business. So I joined, like it was in early 90s, and of course it was a scam company, no product, just money game, and I lost some money. So my success ratio in network marketing is 50% because one company didn't succeed, one company succeeds. So I have 50% success rate. Again, I can manipulate with these numbers, but you have to understand what is behind the numbers. So hope it makes sense. If you check the video, it will probably make a even better sense to you. Mm. Next thing, network marketing is actually a legal business. Many people don't understand what's network marketing and what's the pyramid game. They confuse these two things. If I should put it in a very simple way, network marketing, there is a product, there is a physical product, like glass of water, but of a glass of some juice or something, some product or service which has a value itself. It shouldn't be a product which is, useless. It should be product with some value. So in network marketing, even if you are not making any money, you still get the benefit. You still can use the product. You still can use the service. Whether in a pyramid scheme or pyramid game, if you invest some money into the game, you get some very bad product in exchange. So if you use it, you cannot even use it, or it's useless, there is no value, then it's a big red flag. Or if there is no product, then it's for sure it's a pyramid game, because people are getting paid only when they recruit other people, other naive people that invest money into the game and hope that it will stay long enough to make some money. But in network marketing, people are joining even though they don't want to make money. There is a lot of people that is joining network marketing just for the sake of using the products, and it actually creates the residual income for those that found these people, that share the information with these people, that provided the information about the benefits of these products. And this is the way how you make money in network marketing, because you sell quality products. Okay, so network marketing is legal business which is around for almost, I don't know, 60 years now. It's a concept which works based on selling the products. And pyramid is actually just a money game with, maybe some very bad products with zero value. Uh, Many people would say that network marketing is not serious business, that it's just for, if you are a single mother on maternity leave and, you want some extra money and you can sell a little bit here and there, then network marketing is for you. But that's definitely not true. If you tap into a network marketing arena and you learn about some of the top network marketers, there are millions of them, hundreds of thousands, millions of them, that are super successful, and they have huge teams in network marketing. So you understand that it's a not small type of business, that is not serious. It might look like a not serious business because you don't have the office, you don't have the logo behind you, you don't have the secretary, you don't have the staff, you don't have 20 people working for you. So in that mentality, yes, it's not serious business like this. But also, if you remove all these things, you actually remove a lot of stress, because you don't need those people, you don't need the offices, you don't need paying your staff every single month. You actually building the business from your home with everything what you already have. And with this little investment, which is buying the products, and using your phone, which you already have, you can create business all around the world. There are literally no limits. In many companies, you can even open new markets. You are not limited only to markets where the company is officially launched. If you find some quality business people in new markets, you can actually start building the business in new markets. So again, it's a huge potential comparing to traditional business, where you have to hire lawyers and send somebody to the country and pay a lot of money to do all the certificates and all this stuff. But here, and as a network marketing business owner, then you are responsible to find the people that are willing to start making money from home. And if you find them, if they are serious enough, then the rest is on the company. The company will provide the products. The company will pay them the money. The company will, organize promotions. The company will do incentive trips. You don't have to do all these things. So it's very, very um, kind of stress-free business. Of course, you can have a lot of stress if you talk to a lot of people, but it's under you have everything under control. You are the one who decide how many people a day you are going to talk to. So I think this is also a great benefit. um, yeah, many people also believe that it's something like selling door to door. It couldn't be far from truth. Uh, it's actually prohibited in many countries. So, and I cannot imagine someone doing that these days. It wouldn't work anyway. They will call police on you. So you have to do it smarter. Basically, what I do, I only, as I said, ask people whether they are open or not. If they are not, it's fine. There is, a lot of other people. And if they are, I just send them information about our company. And in many other companies, it's the same way. So you have a simple, easy to duplicate system, which, anyone can start duplicate. That's the way how the business works. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to learn everything about your company. You don't have to learn everything about the products. And you have the uh, the doctors with the credibility that develop the products, and you probably have a video with them. So if somebody is asking you questions about the products, you just send them the video, and the doctor will do the work for you. So do you call this selling? Yeah, of course it's selling, but it's not the selling in a way where you have to sit down with somebody and try to knock them down with all the arguments and push them to buy something. We actually teach people how to uh, change the rules of the game a little bit, how to get people attracted to you. That if you promoting the products of your company in the smart way, people will actually start asking you what are these products, what they do, how they can benefit from using them. And the same with the business. So um, it's not selling in a way where you will go and sell. It's selling, of course, in a way where you finding out whether people are open to the business opportunity or the products, and it's a way where you actually do things which will attract people to you, and then people ask you about the products and the business. And yeah, last but not least, what I really like about network marketing is that I've been able to generate a lot of contacts and find new friends. You know, Friends I would never met ever in my life, because I would never travel into different countries. Friends that we've been together in many different places in the world. We had fun. I also met a couple of doctors, and I really appreciate all their suggestions, because they are not the doctors that sitting in the white whatever you call it, and trying to sell you stuff from the pharmacy. These are the doctors that care. They care about your health. For example, when we had a conversation with one of them, we were talking about many different things, and I haven't ever heard my doctor, when I met him last year, I don't know, 10 years ago, for the last time, ever asking these questions. So I'm really grateful for meeting with new people, people that where I can learn a lot of new things from them, And I also believe that we are living in the times when we should actually create communities of people that are like-minded, because the world is very, crazy now, as you can see. Everybody is against everybody, but I believe more in, working together and finding those things that are actually connecting us. And if we work together, we can do great things. So network marketing is one of the way how we can, you know create these communities of people that work regardless of what's going on with the economy. And I have seen it over last year and a half from many friends that are involved in network marketing, not only in my company but in network marketing generally. They told me that some of these companies, it was last year was one of the best year ever in their history. So because it's online, because you don't have to go anywhere, because you get the products from the delivery service to your home, and the only thing you need is your phone or a notebook or tablet and internet connection, and you can start building business today. That's why I believe network marketing is great concept, and that's why I believe anyone who is now searching for the way how to start making money in 2021 should consider network marketing as an option. I would definitely suggest you to read more on network marketing if you have never do that. I would recommend the book by Robert Kiyosaki, The Business for the 21st Century. You can also Google or put it on YouTube, and there is an audiobook by Robert Kiyosaki. There are many of them, so you can listen to that. It's like, I think it's 20 minutes or something. So it can help you to get the idea why network marketing is actually a good idea to have. I'm not saying that it's the only one way how you can make money, as I said on the beginning, but it's definitely one of the easiest, cheapest way how to start building serious business. So that's all from me. Thanks, guys, for coming. We have people from India. Svetlana, nice to meet you. Monica, Canada, beautiful. Sonia. Uh, okay, Sonia. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Bisham. We had a great conversation this morning on WhatsApp. So, yeah, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me these questions here. Sorry, I didn't check the comments. I was so focused on doing the video. Finally, we have 6 people on the live event. I'm quite curious how this works. I have to read about it a little bit more, how this works, because I've heard that live videos will give you a lot of attention because Facebook is promoting live videos. If I have only 6 people watching it right now, I wouldn't say that it's so great. But I saw on the previous video I did last week that there is quite a lot of people watching it afterwards. So maybe, and definitely I want to learn how to do it in a better way. So maybe you guys can start doing it too. So thank you very much for coming. I will appreciate any comments, or if you have any questions, please write these questions here. You have to do them more and more. Yes, that's what I think too, Sonia. That you just have to keep doing it, be persistent, and then you get more and more people watching the videos. Yeah, that's how it probably works. Okay, I will answer you the question about the products. I want this course to be company, not specific. So thank you guys for watching. See you next week again, the same time on Tuesday. So thank you. Good night. Bye bye.